Hello, friends. Today we're taking a look at Costco, ticker symbol COST. We'll be looking at the performance of the stock in the last 5 years. We'll talk about who Costco is, some of the information that is coming up, the upcoming earnings report, and then we'll jump into the last 10 years of fundamentals and information about what they have been reporting. Welcome to Money Talks with Martin Reyes, where we learn to take care of our money and find great companies at great prices. Costco, in the last 5 days, has grown 2.1%. In the last month, almost 11.5%. Year to date is up more than 50%. And in the last 5 years, 238%. This is a very fast-growing company. It is interesting that some of the PE ratio, it's almost at 60, which is something more like a tech company than a wholesale company. Analysts believe that it's still a buy. The last price target that they have in stock analysis is about 920, which will put it at an overvalue by 7%. However, there is some new news in which some people are, let me see if it shows over here, if I saw it, I think I saw it somewhere else, that they were reviewing up their target prices to about 1,200 to 1,100. They do pay a dividend of $4.64, which is about 0.47% at this price. And it's a very interesting company. For those that don't know who Costco is a wholesale company, retailer. That it also have e-commerce, and it's all about membership. You pay a membership, just like Sam's Club or something like that, and they try to focus a lot on what it's called. Actually, they don't call it stores; they call it warehouses, and they try to provide value and quality. One of the things that I was reading here on investor.com is when it comes to what we're expecting on the retail earnings, that because they're reporting on, I believe it's Wednesday. Thursday. They're reporting on Thursday. One of the things that we'll be looking at is, here it says late Thursday. FactSet expects a 5.6% increase in earnings. So that is in one quarter. A third quarter of slowing growth on a jump of 15% of revenue. On Thursday, hiked its prices. Target of Costco. Okay, here's where I read it. To about $1,000 from $935. I think I also read in Yahoo that they had all other people have also raised their target right here. Overall comparable sales on Q1 increased 5.6%. This is something that they already reported. Costco reports, I think it's every month, their sales report, which is an increase at 13% in online comparable sales. Costco shares have climbed more than 50%, this is something that we have talked about, and they continue to set new record highs. Part of why Costco has been trading at the PE that they has been trading is because, just like Walmart, Costco has been using AI, and he's using a lot of online things for their online commerce. Also from investors.com, they have an article in which they compare Costco and Walmart with other companies. So both companies has embraced technology to facilitate commerce and make operation more efficient. The most recent report, Costco increased e-commerce sales by 19%. And then their growth outpaced the overall e-commerce market as well as Amazon's commerce sales. And that is something that this article is trying to compare the growth of Walmart and Costco versus Amazon. And so those are growing around 9% each. So one of the things that I would like to look is when it comes to earnings. So this is what we're looking at. Earnings are supposed to be at $3.79 reporting on Thursday. They have 4 revisions up and 10 revisions down. It is all down from the reports on the latest quarter. So this is something to be paying attention to. Another thing that I would like to let you know is that Costco is one of those companies, one of the companies that I own. So with that said, whatever I say here, I just want to let you know that I own it. I am not a financial advisor. Please make sure that you do your own research. This is just for educational purposes. I just want to share my thoughts, which might be completely wrong. And also, I would like you to share your thoughts. I would love to hear your opinions on Costco and any other company that you would like me to analyze. Once I'm done with my 14 companies that I own, I will be looking at some of the companies that you have been suggested. When it comes to revenue has been growing in the last about 8%, a little bit above 8% in the past 5 to 10 years. When it comes to earnings are growing close to 12%, whether it's 5 or 10 years, with profit margins of 2.5%. Free cash flow is a little bit all over the place. In the last 5 years have grown at 1.8%, remaining a little flat. In the last 10 years, 13%. Book value has been growing 5% about in the last 5 years and about 8.2% in the last 10 years. Return on equity average in the last 5 years is 27%, which is really good. Return on equity average in the last 5 years is almost 8%. And return of invested capital average in the last 5 years is almost 16%, which is really good. Dividend has been growing about 10 to 11% in the past 5 to 10 years with a payout of 28%. Debt is manageable. They could pay most of their long-term debt in 1 year. And in the last 5 years, it has been coming down. So that's really good. Shares, this is a little bit of, they have been remaining flat. They have been growing since 2017 and then staying kind of flat in the last 3 years. This is a good moment to let you know that I love not only to hear from you, but I would love I would love for you to like this video if I'm providing some value and subscribe and just to leave a comment down there. Well, when it comes to valuations, multiple valuation gives us, I probably, once again, with this company, because it's growing and it continues to do very well, I will probably be looking at the trailing 12 months. The historical valuation puts it at $611, which is pretty low. All of these valuations, most of them have, whenever I do a discount number, I use 15% discount that I want back. 5-year revenue valuation using a 40 PE gives me if I want 15% return in the next 5 years, I will have to buy Costco at $4.65. Discounted earning valuation, growing them at 11% and paying a 40 PE. That will give me $558. Payback time, growing the free cash flow at 10%, gives me a price of $400. I will not be using payback time because it's kind of all over the place. This kind of free cash flow, using also a 10%, gives me a $520. Owner's earnings gives me at $827.86. When we put it all together, it gives me a buying price with no margin of safety of almost $600. Like I said, I own Costco. 10.2% of my portfolio is in Costco. I bought shares at $790, and I have made so far they're up 25.6%. What I used was not at 40 PE. I used more of a fair value at 60 PE. And this is kind of what it will look like. At 60 PE, if we change all the values to a 60 PE, it gives an average entry price of $842 with a average entry, which is what I was using to buy, at $783. I really wanted Costco in my portfolio, so I didn't ask for any margin of safety. If you're looking for a margin of safety, let's say of 15, that would be a $520, which is pretty far from where it is right now. And if you want 10, that would be about $558. Just to kind of conclude, my opinion with Costco is it's a great company. It is trading pretty high, but it continues to grow. So it's one of those companies that if you want to ride the growth that they're having, if you believe that they're going to continue to be one of those winners on right now with interest rates and inflation, it's one of those things. That's part of the reason. That was my idea. They're a great company, and that's kind of why I bought it. Give me your ideas, your information, what you think about it, where I got it wrong, and I hope to see you in the next video.